Now, here's an entertaining one about a guy who comes up with a definite creative way to get even with his wife prior to divorcing her after she showed him incredible disrespect, and not to mention that she cheated on him. Title: Wife Got Disrespectful Tattoo. It says here, my ex-wife Ann and I are in our mid-30s. We were married 3 years, together 5 years total. After our engagement party, Ann told me she wants to get matching tattoos. That is the stupidest thing ever. I told her I have nothing against tattoos, I just don't want one. Well, already you guys are just incompatible, you can tell already, and they've only known each other 2 years and they're getting engaged. How stupid is that? Or getting married. I said no again. I told her she can get a tattoo if she wants to, but I'm not interested. She said something she wants to do as a couple and won't get one unless I get a matching one. Well, that's wonderful, you want that, but I'm not interested. But you see, guys, why you want to spend a lot of time with your girl, getting to know her prior to giving her a freaking ring? He now is learning this, really? I still refuse, but she brings it up every 6 months or so, and it's become more insistent every time. They're relentless. Like children, they're relentless. Recently, she was promoted and transferred at her job. One of her new coworkers has several tattoos, and she has spoken to him about it. He suggested I wasn't a man if I was scared to get a tattoo. We can see where this is going. She asked me if I was scared to get a tattoo. I said, I'm not scared. There's just no reason to do it. Then added, I understand why your friend at work would insult my manhood. He's trying to get into your pants. That's exactly what that guy's doing. And she's trying to manipulate him into saying, you're not a man. Like this guy here, this guy obviously is comfortable in his own skin, in his own manhood, and doesn't need to get a tattoo to make her happy, which nobody should ever do. And is like, yeah, like I care about this dumb fuck at your work or office insulting me about I'm not a man. But why would you throw his words in my face? Her response was, if the shoe fits. Then she got up, went to the bedroom, and slammed the door. That was when I began to suspect that she was sleeping with a coworker. Guarantee you she was sleeping with a coworker. This spoiled brat's just used to getting her way, and she's not getting it with him. She didn't talk to me for 2 days. She's sabotaging things. A few days later, she told me she was going shopping. That evening, she came home and showed me her new tattoo. 2 Chinese symbols on her forearm. She said they mean strength and independence. Strong, independent woman. When I looked close, I saw there were English letters J and W beneath the Chinese ones. I asked her about the initials. She went silent for a while, took a deep breath, and said they were her coworker's initials. Man, talk about disrespect. It's like he got his brand on her. Yeah, she's not sleeping with him. He had taken her to his tattoo artist. He had suggested those particular Chinese characters. He stayed with her and lent support while she got inked. She wanted to honor that support and their friendship, so she had his initials tattooed beneath the symbols. Do you see how stupid people can be? Oh my God. Some dude's initials on there for the rest of your life, or at least until you have it permanently removed. Yeah, gee, she's not sleeping with him. Controlling my anger, I told that having another man's initials tattooed on her body was disrespectful to me, and that she should have them removed. She said I was trying to control her, and I had said that she could have a tattoo, and I refused to share the tattoo experience with her, so she had chosen to share that experience with a friend who wasn't scared of a little needle. Something tells me this guy in this story here, the guy telling it, could probably have a knife jabbed in his arm and he can handle a little needle. He just doesn't want one. Period. I sat there at loss, wondering how she could not see that as disrespectful. Dude, trust me, she knows it's disrespectful. We barely spoke the next few days, and when we did, the tattoo was always the subject. She said I should get over it, and there's nothing wrong in having JW's initials tattooed on her arm. Yeah, sure, like, she'd be okay if he got tattoos of some chick that he worked with, or on his arm. Really. I don't know how this dude is not getting divorced at this point. I asked her if she was sleeping with GW, and she hesitated, and I said, yes. And she actually sneered at me. At least he's a man, she said. The detail of our breakup and divorce aren't important other than to say that it was not contested. The few times we spoke during the process, we were civil to each other. The day the divorce was finalized, I called her and told her I finally got a good reason, so I got a tattoo. I said, my tattoo also symbolizes strength and independence. My tattoo is the date of our divorce that was final. She went silent for a moment. When she began to cry, I hung up on her. Now, That's funny. He got the day of the divorce tattooed on him, and she was crying about that. That's his strength and independence. That's his Independence Day. But really, as funny as it is, he doesn't like tattoos. He shouldn't have got one on him, just on his arm to piss her off. Maybe it's a fake one. Who knows? But I think he's telling the truth. The bottom line is here, guys, is that it never ceases to amaze me the level of disrespect that women will show guys when they're pissed off at them, or the guy shows weakness, or the girl just isn't getting her way. And again, he knew her for 2 years. Then they got married. So he's been married for 3 years, knew each other for 2 years. They probably got engaged less than 2 years. You spend years getting to know your girl. You'd think you would know something about this whole matching tattoo crap before you put a ring on her finger. But then again, maybe she kept it quiet on purpose. Who knows? But don't do things you don't want to do. And your girl or wife starts showing you disrespect like this, cut ties and move on. It's not worth staying in the relationship. And look what she did. I guarantee you, down the road, when things don't work out with Tattoo Guy, she'll be back. She'll be back begging for a second chance. I was so sorry. I was emotional. I was going through a hard time. Some line of crap. And this guy obviously is strong enough to say, pound sand. So that'd be a good one to share here this morning.